Good afternoon everyone, a warm welcome to the EVES auction room here this afternoon. We've certainly got a fantastic array of properties here. We've got 7 here at 1 o'clock, we've got a few more at 2 o'clock, and then we've got some more at 3 o'clock. So don't go empty-handed, we've got plenty of choices for you. My name's Grant Child, my role is fairly self-explanatory today. I'm just here to facilitate proceedings, and of course I coattail the sterling work of our marketing consultants that we've been working with out there in the field, whether you are buying and selling. Obviously our buyers, thank you, good to see you again, and of course we wish you the best in your endeavours, but a particular thanks goes to our vendors today for not only entrusting us in the marketing of their property, but certainly for those of you that have been in residence while we've been taking you through this stressful marketing campaign. We really appreciate you working with us and facilitating the inspections, open homes, and presenting your properties as you have. We very much appreciate it. Of course, we wish you the very best luck this afternoon as well. In fact, we don't need luck, it's just best of your endeavours. Robin She'll look after all the technology in the auction room. We've also got my team with me today. I've got Mark Gordon and the 2 Craigs on hand. They are here today, folks, that if your bidding doesn't take me to the owner's reserve price, I'll simply put a pause on the auction. The auction is still live at that juncture. We're going to work with you as cash unconditional buyers and give you that opportunity to continue discussions with our sellers. And if we reach agreement, it'll come back to me. I'll make any necessary changes, any amendments, get confirmation from the owners that they're happy to sell the property at that juncture and at that level, and of course the property will then be sold at the highest bidder. But to be very, very clear, folks, our market is running red hot at the moment, and we do have a lot of conditional buyers out there in the marketplace. If I close the auction, anybody can come forward with an offer afterwards, and it does include those conditional buyers. And I know on some of the properties we've got offers being drawn up all ready to go afterwards. And I'll disclose which of those properties to you as we work our way through. So let's just quickly turn our attention to the documentation. You're obviously buying on the basis we've provided you with the buyers and sellers guide. That's that booklet put out by the Real Estate Authority. They are available on the stand outside of the auction room. And of course that booklet just very clearly sets out everything that you need to do to be able to buy at auction, which is of course on that cash unconditional basis. No conditions in there, and you are also deemed to have accepted the vendor's title without any rights of requisition. So we'll turn our attention now to the contract of sale that's been provided to you in its draft form there. Finalised copies available in the stand outside of the auction room as well. If there's been any changes to those draft contracts, I'll alert you to that prior to your bidding, but your marketing consultants will have been in touch with you and informed you of that anyway. By way of your bidding, folks, I'm going to assume that you've read, understood, and accept that contract that we worked to. It's a very clear, concise, clean contract indeed, already approved by the Auckland District Law Society, Real Estate Institute of New Zealand, and our respective vendors, solicitors as well. So very clean and concise. So we'll take the opportunity of revisiting this section on the front page. We've superimposed that in blue for you. We don't expect you to read that word for word, but basically what it says is that the owners have set reserve prices subject to that being reached or exceeded. Then the highest bidder on the fall of the hammer today, you are then declared as the purchaser, and your only obligations today and is of course to confirm everything by your signature in the contract, and of course parting with a little bit of your hard-earned cash, just 10% of the purchase price required to be paid today. You can do that by electronic transfer out of reception, and of course the balance is then payable on settlement date, and that's all transacted through your respective solicitors, so no issues as far as that's concerned as well. If there's any disputed bidding today, folks, I'll simply re-offer the property at the last undisputed bid. If I do happen to get 2 bids come at me at exactly the same time as the auctioneer, I'm authorised to arbitrate that dispute, determine who accepted that bid from, what the level is, and then we'll press on from there. If there's any telephone bidding on any of the properties, folks, you can take it from me. Telephone bidders, they bid on that same cash unconditional basis as you do here in the auction room, and we have all the documentation in place for that as well, approved by the buyers for us to accept those bids, and of course approved by the vendors as well. Just one other point that I just want to cover off with you folks, and that is of course what we call vendor bidding. I'm the only one, as the auctioneer, I'm the only one that's authorised to submit vendor bids. That's submitting a bid on behalf of our seller. nothing to be afraid of as far as vendor bids are concerned. I will only use them if there's one person that is participating in the auction and I'm too far away from the owner's reserve price. I will work with you. A vendor bid is when I'm working with you to get you to that negotiating platform. I'll disclose all vendor bids to you and they will always be well south of the owner's reserve price. So a pretty straightforward process. Again, as I said, I'll only be using a vendor bid if we've only got one person that's participating in the auction, and I will use it to work you to a level where you can continue those discussions from our sellers, with our sellers rather. So at this juncture, I take the opportunity of welcoming some of our buyers and sellers and absentee people to watching via the live stream. Welcome along, folks, and of course if you are buying or selling and watching via the live stream, we wish you all the best as well. Any questions at this juncture, folks? No questions? Excellent. Wouldn't have thought so. Everybody's done their homework. As I said, our salespeople do a sterling job out there keeping you all informed. So if you haven't already scanned the QR code or signed the contact tracing register, folks, you make sure that you do so prior to departing today. We've got sanitising facilities at the back of the room, up the front here as well, and out at reception. Please feel free to utilise those facilities as well. We like to keep you, our valued clients and customers, safe as we do our salespeople. We had a number of properties, folks. In fact, we had 6 properties today that were scheduled to be auctioned today. 218 Grange Road, got marketed by Lisa Zawakowski from our Cherrywood office. 15 Riddington Rise from by Jeff and Sarah Garnett out of Bethlehem. 1 Zeon Way, John Rose from our Cameron Road office. Andre Asney had 144 Harman Drive. And we had Courtney Beggs and Dirk Murray marketing 723C Cameron Road, and Jeremy Cunningham 26 Sanctuary Key. All of those properties have been sold prior to making today's auction. I share that with you folks not only to Skype a little bit about how good our team are out there in the marketplace, but to give you a very clear indication of the buyer activity that is going on in the marketplace at this point in time. So all 6 properties sold prior to auction. We've also got 3 properties going up this afternoon, one in our 1 o'clock session and another 2 in our 3 o'clock session that are already under contract, and they will be sold today. So give it your best shot today, buyers, because it may not be here tomorrow if you don't buy it today. So that brings us to our first property for the afternoon, and that is of course the one marketed by Pat and Yolandi King, and this is 223A Valley Road. You've got an elevated, peaceful property that's surrounded by greenery here in Valley Road. You've got that outside fire that you see there on the screen, and that awesome alfresco deck to enjoy as well. Certainly a stunning opportunity indeed. 223A Valley Road, folks, it's across these freehold, all described in record of title SA 60B folio 91 in the South Auckland Registry Office. The 2 pendant lights in the hallway do not stay, they are excluded from the sale, and the 16th of August 2021, or such other date as mutually agreed between both parties, is the settlement date that is set down. No changes to that, Pat?
No changes.
Any other changes to the channels list at all?
No.
Okay. And the purchaser acknowledges that the flats plan for the property has not been updated to reflect the improvements to the property, and you purchased that property with that full knowledge of such position. So, as I said, folks, you are deemed to have accepted the vendor's title as it is with auction properties. Spread over 3 levels, so privacy and space for the whole family is what's on offer here at 223A Valley Road. You've got multiple storage options, you've got the rooftop garden to enjoy as well. It just really enhances and exposes the quality of this property here in Valley Road. You've got the large downstairs rumpus room that's zoned for the Omani Primary, Mount Intermediate and Mount College as well, so all your education facilities are taken care of. You've got off-street parking for 3 vehicles, but it really does come down to Valley Road, a very popular top-mount location indeed. So without further ado, guys, the only thing we need to find out now is who the new owner is going to be. Where would you like to start me away?
Let's
keep moving for that first property for the afternoon.
172.
$1,720,000. Thank you, sir. Run away at $1,720,000 on the left-hand side here. At $1,720,000. A good strong play for the keys there, sir. Because I can tell you at this junction we sold the highest bidder at $1,720,000. Over here, you own it is on the left-hand side here with just the one bid, is it? On the market, selling away here to the highest bidder here today, $1,720,000. That's a lazy 10 on top. Here's your chance now. Take a 5, 2.5, or a single on top if you wish. Otherwise, out it goes. Hammers up. Selling away at $1,720,000 with just the opening bid. Are we in or out? First call now, 1720 000, selling away. Second time now. Third, final opportunity. Quickly, it goes, it goes. Sold for you, sir, somebody that knows exactly what they want and exactly what they're prepared to pay. A good play for the keys there and very successful. Congratulations to our sellers. In the meantime, we're moving on to property number 2 for the 1 o'clock session today. 448 Mungatupper Road. Teresa Lee from our Cameron Road office been presenting this property. Now, I did say in my preamble, folks, we had some good pre-auction activity. This property is in contract now, so I will be disclosing the level of the pre-auction contract very shortly and then invite any bids over that level to give you all equal opportunity. So affordable and adorable. You've got a top-notch tidy starter pack here at 448 Mungatupper Road. Teresa, I suggest that that's probably one of the reasons why we're here today and already under contract because of what's presented here. The legal aspects of it, folks. Record of title SA 31D folio 280 describe the property as a cross-lease freehold. 15 working days from today's date or such other date is mutually agreed between both parties. The settlement date. Any changes to the channels list? So pretty straightforward there, folks. First impressions count, and this one is definitely one of those ones that when you get inside, it offers more than meets the eye from the roadside. You've got great space to place in, space and place to enjoy your morning coffee. Put your feet up in the afternoon with your favourite tipple out there on the deck. You've certainly scope to personalise the property and perfect it to suit your own personality and your own needs indeed. But like I said, it's already in contract. That contract has been signed at $595,000. Happy to take any advance on that. Pips out round me to 600 even if you will. Anything over $595,000 gives you the opportunity to challenge for the keys, otherwise it's gone. Quickly now, take a 2.5 if it'll help you. Maybe a single, make it 596, are we in or outs? First call now for any advance on 595. Second time, third, final chance, in or outs. Teresa, no further bids, so I now declare the property sold at $595,000. Congratulations to our buyers holding the contract. Tracking nicely so far in the 1 o'clock session, folks. Bring this to property number 3 for the day, 23 Tauranga Crescent. Danielle Hayes from our Mount Maunganui office been presenting this property. Certainly a well-maintained, honest abode that will allow you to reclaim your weekends and your leisure time and enjoy all the fun things in life that surround you in this particular location. freehold estate, 541 square metres of land, more or less, is what's on offer, all as described in the record of title 134934. Now, some of the channels, the security system, the garden lighting, the irrigation system are all as is, whereas they do stay, but it was all as is, whereas. We have authorised telephone bidding in place for this one, and there is a clause in the contract just detailing that the vendors, having not been in occupation of the property, make no warranties. So, being the executors, that's pretty standard, so it's up to you from there on. 15 working days from today's date or such other date as mutually agreed between both parties is your settlement date, where you can pick up the keys and have your furniture truck sitting in the driveway unloading your personal effects. Danny, any changes to the other changes to the channels list or anything? All that's circulated. So you've got single level living that affords space to spread out and enjoy a bit of space around you. You've got that generous lounge with the cosy heat pump to keep you nice and warm on these chilly days we're experiencing at the moment. But of course, that heat pump will keep you nice and cool in the summer as well. The opportunity for the kids to knuckle down at homework time with that study nook as well. You've got the seamless flow to the sunlit wraparound patio that you will enjoy for many, many days to come. You can visualise your kids bouncing a ball, skating or scootering around the driveway there at this property, so it's nice and generous in space, and of course a nice handy stroll, and you are on the beach feeling the sand between your toes, not far away from home. So without further ado, folks, 23 Tauranga Crescent. Who says go on this one? What quantum would you like to start me away?
880 grand.
Underway with our fund bidder now at $880,000, and we'll travel in $20,000 rises from here. At $880,000, here's your opportunity. Who rounds me to 9? 9 we go now. At $900,000, second buyer in the room here at 900. Do we go 920 there? At $990,000 even here. Chasing down 920 from our phone bidder, or is it you in the room? 910 down to the 10s at 910. Good opportunity to stay in the 20s, shall we say? At $910,000. 925, 925, mixing it up a little bit. There we go, $925,000 here. Who's got another 10 on top? Is it here, Danny at $925,000? Pardon? 935, another 10 on top makes it 945. Was it 945? Was it 940? 940, changing it down a little bit. Now at $940,000. Where do we go from here? 945, another 5 takes me to 50 now. At $950,000 down here in front now at 950. 55 we go, and 60 straight away now at $960,000 it's here. At 960 we're on the market, we're selling away to the highest bidder here today at $960,000. 62, good on you, keep changing it up a bit at 962. 965 now, $965,000 against the phone bidder and against everybody else. $965,000 buys the property. 67, 70, 970 it is. At $970,000 down here. Another 2 is it at 970, just following their pattern. Otherwise I sell away down here at 970. At 970 it is. Here's your chance now, in or out. Who's scored now at 900? Pardon? 975. 75, new bidder joins us at the back and we're down at 75 and 80 now. At 980 it's down here. Just the one bid was it there, sir? At $980,000. Out it goes then at 980. Who's scored now at 900? 85. 85. 985 it is now. At $985,000. Pardon? 990 we go now at 990. At $990,000, are we going to hook them in? At 990, selling away here. What about our phone bidder, Danny? Selling away at 95. 95 it is. At 995 opens the door for the even million. It's a good figure to go to, and might be the stopper. You're the only one that contested, I can't. At $995,000, do we have another 5? 96. Down to the singles now. 996. Where do we go from here, sir? 98. 998. Just another 2 puts you on that magic figure of the million. At $998,000, are you in or out? Here's your opportunity now. At $1 million we go. At $1 million even. You'll retort to that there, sir. At $1 million even, I sell away here. At $1 million, are we in or out? Another 2. $1,002,000. $1,005,000 would be a good strategy. At $1,002,000, there it is at the back there now, at $1,002,000. Are we in or out? Done, finished, solid? What about our star builder on the phone? At $1,002,000, are we done, finished, and solid now? At $1,002,000 it goes. Who's call now at $1,002,000? What about another lazy little single on top then? At $1,002,000, I sell away now at $1,003,000. $1,003,000. 4. Should have gone straight to the 5. $1,004,000 at the back. Selling away now at $1,004,000. First call now at $1,004,000. Are we in or out? Digging deep for that final single. Go $1,005,000. It's a round number. If he goes again, you haven't spent anything, but that $1,000 might buy the property. At $1,004,000 at the back. Who's call now at $1,004,000 quickly before it goes? Second time at $1,004,000. Have we got your absolute best man? Third, final opportunity at $1,005,000. Six. At $1,006,000 it is. On the back wall now. At $1,006,000. Suggestion is probably don't listen to me anymore. My suggestions aren't working for you, but they are for you, sir, at $1,006,000. Selling away now at $1,006,000. Are we in or out? Have we got the best from our phone bidder there, Danny? First call now at $1,006,000. It goes. Second time. Third. Last opportunity. It goes. It goes. Congratulations to ourselves. Westwood Street, Jason Hyde Hills from our Cherrywood office been marketing this property here. It's an ideal entry-level home at the end of Westwood Street, a very popular location given the schooling around it, but I think the biggest value partners to this one, Jason, is being at the end of Westwood Street. You've got that nice private nature setting surrounding you as well, so a great opportunity there. It is described as a cross-lease fee simple, folks, a cross-lease freehold rather, and that is all described in regular title, so 33B 40614. 20 working days from today's date. It's your settlement date. Jason, any changes to the title list at all? No changes there. So back to the property itself, folks. You've got the modern kitchen handy to the outdoor living for entertaining as well. You've got the new bathroom. You've got a fresh coat of paint on the outside as well. So all tickety-boo and ready to go. You've got good land space around the property, being an undivided half share at 1,026 square metres more or less. You've got York Park and the nature walkways at the end of your driveway if you need a bit of extra space. And it is pretty hard to find a place to exchange traffic calls for bird calls in the city, but you certainly make that exchange here in Westwood Street. In your hands, buyers, where do we say go on this one? $500,000 are underway now. At $500,000 at the back of the room there, we'll go in 25s from here. At 500, who takes me to 525? At 525, we go in 50, straight back at 75 now. 575 is down here, making it 680, sir. 575, it's against you. Are we in for 600 even now? Here's your opportunity now. At 600 we go. At $600,000 at the back of the room there, another quarter isn't there, man. 625 we are. At $625,000 opens the door for 50 for you there, sir. Pardon? 635. 635 down to the 10s, no problems at all. Treat you exactly the same though, but you're welcome to advance me to 650 if you wish. Bids in the back of the room at $635,000. You'll retort to that there. Another 10, is it?
640.
40? Yep. Down to the 5s. Just showing a bit of weakness there. I would suggest you keep it up. 650 is it there, sir?
41.
Pardon?
641.
That's even worse. Let's go. $641,000. I'm here to take your bid and help you buy though. 45, do we say there, man?
Yeah.
45. 645? 46 is it?
46.
46, yeah. We didn't help it. 646, but keep it going there, sir. At 646? 650?
Yep.
Yep, 650. Take a leaf out of who books there. 650 it is. $650,000.
One. Yeah.
Richard? 5?
55.
5.
Yeah.
Beautiful. 655 it is. How single is it, sir? Absolutely sure. Just dig deep into the bottom of the pocket there, sir. You might find that lazy one sitting at the bottom. At $655,000, otherwise we work with our high bidder here at 655,000. First call now at 655, are we in route? Second time, third. Last chance for you to join us in routes. Gordon bids down here at 655. Can you see if you can help the lady, please? Moving on, folks, we'll leave those negotiations to continue. In the meantime, 606/72 Devonport Road, Owen Phelps from our Gate Part Office been presenting this property. We're talking about the 6th floor apartment here, so it's elevated to accentuate those fabulous northeast views across the Tauranga Harbour and the airport and beyond. You see that there on the screen, absolutely superb indeed. This property is what's commonly described as a stratum and freehold, all described in record of title 116546. And of course, being a stratum and freehold, you bid on the basis we've provided you with a pre-contract disclosure statement in accordance with Section 146 of the End of Titles Act 2010. 15 working days on, still our 7th date for this one. Any additions, deletions to the channel just at all, no changes there. And you've got a nicely renovated home property here, folks, in neutral tones and an absolute quality finish, as you see there on the screen there. Now, when you're in this kitchen, folks, if you're the successful purchaser today, be very, very careful when you're using sharp knives, because your eyes will absolutely be automatically drawn to those beautiful views indeed. Absolutely love the way this home opens up out there onto the decks there, where you sit back, relax, and enjoy. It really does, I think I'm fair to say, it really does. It brings the outside in and the inside out, but vice versa there. So just imagine yourselves here in the summertime, folks, or even at this time of the year with the covering over there, having those barbecues out there on the deck, enjoying those beautiful views. The bonus of this one is you get 2 car parks. Most of the apartments around our wonderful city come with 1. This one gives you 2 car parks. So obviously the opportunity here for you to be the envy of your friends with mighty fine downtown living here at 606/72 Devonport Road. Where would you like to start your way for this one, folks? $800,000 are on the way down here at $800,000, and happy to take a quarter on top there. At 800 the money here, who takes me to 25 on top. Let's get on the bike and peddling, folks. If Devonport Towers is what you're after now. First call now at $800,000 and 25 we go now. 25 it is in the front row, 50 here, 50 we go, 75 straight back. Medium tour to 875, making it 9, shall we, sir? At 875 it's in the front row here, just need the nod now. North to south, trim the chest, takes me to 9 if you will. At 9 we go, 925 straight back, immediate retort. Take a leaf out of his book and go straight to 950, shall we go there, sir? Shaking your head the rope, honey. 930, just slowing it down, okay, open store, should go straight to 950, sir, keep the pressure on. On the nod at 950, your 10's not working, you might want to change it up. At 950, it's down here, but I'm still happy to take your 10 if you wish. At $950,000, I bid in the front row now.
60.
60 we go, 80. Staying in 20s and going to the 80 now. At $980,000, shaking your head the wrong way there, sir. At $980,000, the highest bidding is the opportunity to continue discussions with our sellers. If you're waiting, folks, now's the opportunity to jump in. At 980, first call for any advance on $980,000, are we in or out? Second time at 980.
985.
85. 95? A million? At $1 million we go now. At $1 million even. At $1 million down here in the front row, sir, would it make a difference if I told you my instructions are clear? At $1 million even, not to sell with the highest bidder. At $1 million even, try that on the 5, sir. It's a round number. Knock it on top. If he goes again, you haven't spent anything, but you might just buy the property. At $1 million even in the front row here and selling away. First call now. What about a 2.5 there, sir? You've been doing so well. Single? 500? $500 bid, that is. not even a lazy 500 to try it once more. Okay then, out it goes. Once, twice, third, last chance, it goes, it goes. Property being negotiated at this point in time. Now, we did have the property number 15, Tamworth Place, marketed by Ormsby from our Mount office. The owner identified a slight issue with some weather tightness yesterday and wants to tend to that, wants to sell the property nice and clean. So that auction has been postponed until the 29th of July. So this brings us to the last one in our 1 o'clock session, folks, but we will come back to our previous property in Westwood Street and see it with a result shortly. In the meantime, 11 Dumfries Place, Barbara Sternberg, David Bloomhart from our Bethlehem office, along with Ross Brown, have been marketing this property here. It offers you supremely comfortable single level living with the added security of low maintenance brick cladding as well. So certainly some good quality aspects of the home. Described as a freehold estate, 600 square metres of land more or less is what's on offer. Described in regular title 292657. 40 days from today's date is the settlement date. Any additions, deletions? No changes there. Any additions, deletions to the channels list at all? No changes there. So the home itself built in 2012 for the current owners, and it was certainly one of those homes designed to accommodate a busy lifestyle indeed. Smart designs created a 4th bedroom that could well do good duty as a work from home office. So good flexibility throughout the home. You've got the space there for the tank and the swings for the kids as well. And well located for access to shopping facilities, arterial routes, and a multitude of amenities from 11 Dumfries Place. Being its new owner, we're here to determine who it's going to be today. $650,000. Did you say 650, sir? Yeah. 650. Okay, with the greatest of respect for the property, sir, I'm actually going to take you up to 850 on behalf of the seller now. Very reasonable place to start now at 850. It's with me at 850, making it 870. 875. Pardon? 875. 875. Beautiful. Knowing your words, stay with me, sir. At $875,000 at the back there now. We're rounds me to 9. At 875 it is. On the back wall there with my starter there. Appreciate you working with me too, sir, at 875. First call now. Second time. Third, last chance. Pardon? 880. No, I'm not taking 5 at this juncture, sir. It's not too far away from where I need to be. Happy to take your advance sheet at 9. Happy to go to 9 on behalf of the seller then, sir. It's at $900,000 even there with the vendor bid now at $900,000. Another 20. 910. Happy to take a 10 there, and I'll treat you exactly the same there, sir. 910. It is at the back of the room there now. 910. You make it 20 now. At $910,000, that is your opportunity, sir. Are you in or out with another 10? First call now, $910,000 on the back wall. Second time, third, last option, fine 20. Third joins us in 30 here. At 930 on the back wall, opening the door for 14. Let's go there quickly now. At 930 with my starter bidder on the back wall. We are out now for another 10. First call now at 930 on the back wall. Second time.
940.
945 is now 45. 945. Happy to treat you the same in the fives if you wish. At $945,000, it's at the back of the room now. At 945, making it 950, shall we? You can stay in tens if you wish. Another 5, is it? No? Shaking your head the wrong way. You spend more than $5 grand getting your neck fixed at the chiropractor. $945,000. First call now at $945,000 with my starter on the back wall. 50, 50, 55, 55, 60. That's what you said before. You mean it this time?
Yeah.
Absolutely sure. Call you 3 times. $955,000 at the back of the room there now for 955. First call now at 955. Take your 5 now, sir, if it's there. Second call now. Third. Last opportunity in or outs. Craig bids at the back wall there at $955,000. Can you see if you can help the gentleman, please? Can you just confirm that you've advanced your bidding now for $670,000 for me?
Yeah.
At $670,000, sir, your instructions are to sell. On the market it goes now at $670,000. The lady over here owns the property on settlement date at $670,000 for the one of a better bid. Hammers up, out it goes in. First call now 670. Second time, are we in or out? Third, last chance, in or out, done, finished, silent, going! Congratulations to our sellers. We're going to be back to you with a result on Dumfries as soon as we can. Folks, don't run away. We're back again, folks. Number 11, Dumfries, please. We have an amended bid now, sir. Can you just confirm your amended bid, please, at $980,000? At $980,000, folks, you're instructing me to sell to the highest bidder. On the market goes now at $980,000. We're on the better bid at the back of the room there now at $980. Happy to take a 5, 2.5, or a single on top, otherwise it goes, but you need to be quick. First call now at $980,000 has it done its time. Second time now at 980. Third, last opportunity, it goes, it goes. Congratulations to our sellers. We'll be back to you in about 16 minutes with another 6 properties, folks. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who have just joined us, a warm welcome here to the auction room for our 2 o'clock session here this afternoon. We've had a dozen properties go to auction, or scheduled to go to auction here so far today. 6 of those properties were sold prior to making it to auction day here, and we've just sold another 6 under the hammer. I not only share that with you to skite about the great work that our team at EVES do out there in the marketplace, but just to make make it very clear to you of exactly what's happening in the marketplace at this point in time. It is still running red hot. So we wish you the best in your endeavours here today. My name's Grant Child, and I'm just the facilitator of proceedings, and of course I coattail the great work that our marketing consultants have done out there in the marketplace. And just really today is all about putting the icing on the cake and helping you, our buyers, secure your new home, and of course helping you, our sellers, move to the next chapter of your lives as well. Robert will look after all the technology in the auction room. I've also got all the boys on the hand today. Mark Gordon and the two Craigs, they're here today, folks. If your bids don't take you to the owner's reserve price, we'll put a pause on the auction. At that juncture, you'll get the opportunity to continue negotiations with our seller and see if we can help you reach agreement and purchase the property here today. In which case, if we do, we'll come back to me. I'll make any necessary amendments and then seek instructions from our sellers to then sell to the highest bidder. Be very aware, folks, if I close the auction, anybody can come forward with an offer that does include conditional buyers. So your best opportunity to eliminate those conditional buyers is to secure the property here in the auction room this afternoon. Let's just quickly look at the documentation that we've provided you. Obviously, the Buyers and Sellers Guide put out by the Real Estate Authority. They are available in the stand outside of the room. And of course, that booklet sets out very clearly what you need to do to put yourself into a position to be able to bid and buy at auction, which is, of course, on that cash, unconditional basis. Of course, as with all options, you are deemed to have accepted the vendor's title without any rights of requisition. So the contract of sale that we work to, I take you to that now, folks, authorised by the Auckland District Law Society, Real Estate Institute of New Zealand, and our respective individual vendor solicitors have all given the seal of approval, a very clear, concise document by way of your bidding. I'm going to assume that you've read, understood, and accept that contract. Let's just quickly revisit this section on the front page. It sets out the conduct of auction. We've superimposed that in blue on the screen there, but essentially we don't expect you to read it word for word. What it actually says is the owners have set reserve prices. Subject to that being reached or exceeded, then if the hammer falls in your favour, you are declared the purchaser at that juncture, and all you're required to do later after the auction has been completed, prior to commencing your celebrations, sign it all up and pay your deposit. We only ask for 10% of the purchase price. That's payable today. You can do it out at reception electronically, and that forms the deposit. The balance is then payable on settlement date, and of course that's all facilitated by your respective solicitors, so you need not worry too much about that. They'll look after all that for you. So pretty simple process today, folks. If there's any disputed bidding, I'll either re-offer the property at the last undisputed bid, or as the auctioneer, I'm authorised to arbitrate that dispute, and I can then determine who is holding the bid, what level, and then press on from there. If we've got telephone bidders registered for any of the properties, I'll alert you to that as we work our way through our 2 o'clock catalogue, folks. But you can take it from me that the telephone bidders, they bid on the same terms and conditions as you do, and that is, of course, on that cash unconditional basis. Now, if I've only got one person that's participating in the auction, folks, I'm too far away from the owner's reserve price or indeed their instructions, I'll work alongside you and with you, and I'll use what we call vendor bids. There's nothing to be afraid of as far as vendor bids are concerned. I'm the only one authorised to submit vendor bids. I will disclose all vendor bids to you. Funnily enough, I'll actually use the word vendor bid. Alright, so to be very clear, folks, if I'm bidding on behalf of the seller, then essentially at that level, they are saying to you through me, thanks but no thanks. If you wish to buy my property, you will need to be above that level, and I will only use vendor bids if I'm down to just one person participating in the auction and I'm still too far away from those instructions. So a pretty straightforward process, folks, and of course I will be disclosing everything fully to you along the way if that's required. So at this junction, folks, we'll take the opportunity to welcome our viewers watching via the live stream. We have absentee vendors and some of our telephone bidders watching via the live stream. Of course, we welcome those people to the screen. Don't worry about it, folks. The camera is only on me and the screen up the front here, so you don't have to worry too much about that. And of course, if you haven't already signed the contact tracing register, please make sure that you do so before you depart, or sign the contact tracing register. And we've got sanitising facilities out at reception, at the back of the auction room, or indeed up the front here if you happen to pass by the podium here as well. So at this juncture, before we go any further, folks, I'd be happy to answer any questions for your bidding confidence and clarity here for the next 7 properties in our 2 o'clock session. No questions? Excellent. Good. Right, 25 Rosberg Place is the first property up in our 2 o'clock session. This has been marketed by Pat and Yolandi King out of our Mount Maunganui office, and obviously snuggled away nicely in a quiet little cul-de-sac in Ocean Downs neighbourhood here. It's legally described as a freehold estate, 701 square metres of land, more or less, is what's on offer. All described in record of title SA 59D folio 490. The security system, central back, they do stay, but they are as is, where is. 20 working days for that is our settlement date. Yep. 20 working days. Any other changes to the channel system apart from those as is, where is properties? You've got nice touches in this home, like the polished concrete floors. Certainly a very well proportioned 200 square metre home, more or less, that's well and truly suited for quality family life indeed. You're well covered with the heating, with the gas fire, 2 heat pumps, and of course the heat distribution system as well. And of course those 2 heat pumps will endeavour to keep you nice and cool in the summertime as well. You've got approximately 701 square metres of a section there. It's a blank canvas at the moment, folks, but very easily enhanced to your own likings. And of course the location being 25 Rosberg Place, close to numerous amenities, and the beach not too far away, probably why the property's been very popular throughout the marketing campaign. So the day of reaping is here, folks. The time of reaping is also here. Where would you like to start your way to stamp your mark to endeavour to be the new owner of this property? Looking for an opening bid now. Happy to suggest a figure, but my figure might be different to yours. You'd like to start your way at $1 million? Somebody start your way at $1 million? Got your bid up the back there, thank you sir, $1 million. We're on the back wall there at $1 million, and we'll go on 25 rises from here. At $1 million with my starter bidder over by the back door now. Third bounces me to $1,025,000 if you will. First call now, second time, third, last chance for you to join us. Are we out now? Happy to work alongside you then, sir, at $1,050,000, it's with me. At $1,050,000, making it 75, will you? Let's go there quickly now. At $1,075,000 on the naughty shares as well. At $1,075,000, 1-1's the next figure there. Who takes me there? At $1,075,000 even. Chasing down 1-1 now. First call now for you to join us. Second time. Third, last opportunity for you to join us. Have to go again on behalf of the seller then, sir. At 1-1, it's with me. 1-1-2-5, shall we say? At $1,100,000 even here. Taking another 25 rise. Let's go there quickly now. At 25 we go. At $1,125,000. There it is at the back there now. At $1,125,000. Here's your chance now, folks. Are you in or out? 1-1-2-5. Happy to take a 10 if it's going to help you there, if that's what you've been waiting for. Otherwise, we pause and continue discussions with our buyer at the back door there at $1,125,000. Are we in or out? Once now, 1-1-2-5, triple O. Second time, third, last chance in or out. Mark Woods at the back there with our starter bid at $1,125,000. Can you see if you can help them, please? Right, those negotiations will continue, folks. In the meantime, we'll press on. 20 Bridgewater Way, right at Tauranga, Bill Dyson from our Lakes office have been presenting this property that offers you a great opportunity to reap the capital gains in this over 55 village and enjoy a very peaceful, comfortable lifestyle indeed. The property is legally described as a freehold estate, just 341 square metres of land, more or less, is what's on offer here today, so not a lot to have to look after. 342584 is the record of title number that confirms all the legal aspects of the property, and you only have to wait just 20 working days from today's date or such other date as mutually agreed between both parties for your settlement date as well. Any changes to that? No changes there. What about the channels list? Any changes to that? No additions, deletions. So you've got the spacious interior with northwest facing kitchen, dining and lounge there, so you get plenty of sun as well. And of course that opens nicely out to your private covered patio. You've got that efficient gas fire plus the heat pumps or extra winter warmth, and as I've mentioned with a couple of other properties today, summer cooling as well, because we're not too far away from heading towards those summer months, which everybody's looking forward to. Of course, you've got the on-site managers here that take care of all the maintenance, so you don't have to worry too much about it. So that gives you the opportunity to live a pretty much a carefree, easy lifestyle. So in your hands, guys, I'd like to say go on this one. Looking for an opening bid now. That's $650 to get me started. Would have thought $650 would be a fair and reasonable start. First call now to get me going. Second time. Last chance. Right, I'm happy to start on the way on a vendor bid then for you, just to give you the opportunity to participate now. First call out at $650,000. It's with me, very clear at a vendor bid. Happy to take a $20,000 rise from here. At $650 now, advance me to $670 if you will. Here's your opportunity now. $650, I know there's good interest outside of the auction room on this property, but your chance here, if you're in that position of cash, is right here, right now. First call now for advance, take me to $670 if you will. Second time, are you in or out? Third, last chance. $670 we go now, $670,000 down in the front row. Welcome aboard there, man. Let's just keep working with me here to help you today. At $670,000, I'm going to take another $20,000 rise if it's there, folks. Your opportunity is here. At $670,000, set it in the front row. Make it $690 if you will. First call now, $670, chasing down $690. Second time, third, last chance for you to join us. Having to work alongside you then, man. It's with me. Vendor bid at $690,000 away from my instructions at this point in time. Take me through the threshold, 710, can I say for you? At $690,000, it's a vendor bid, be very clear. Can't help you at this level, 710 we go. At 710 it is. At $710,000, keep working with me, man. At 710. At $710,000, take another 20 from you anywhere else in the room there, folks. No registered telephone bidders, it's entirely up to you before we're here today. 710 first call, second time. Third, last opportunity, are we in or out? Now we're going to go once more on behalf of the seller now. $730,000 vendor bid, taking to $750. We'll pause and give you the opportunity to keep discussions with our seller then. Unless, of course, there's any further bids. $730,000, it's with me, be very clear. Vendor bid, I'm away from my instructions. Happy to take $750 for you and pause and talk at that stage. Won't be submitting any more vendor bids. $750 it is. At $750, appreciate you working with me. I'm obliged to call 3 times, otherwise we pause and talk down here. First call now at $750. Second time in an even $750,000, are you in or out? Third, last opportunity, done, finished, silence. Bids with you, ma'am, at $750,000. 40. Can you see if you can assist the lady, please? We're moving on to the next one for the afternoon, folks. 99A across the road, Danielle Hayes. No introduction in this market over here, working out of our Mount Montgomery office. It's time to recognise and realise the potential of this sturdy blank canvas opportunity here at 99A Gloucester Road. It's formally described as a cross-lease let freehold, all described in regular title SA 27C, folio 659. 15 working days, Danielle, still the settlement date. Any additions, deletions to that? And what about the channels list? Any changes there? No changes to the channels list. It's simply back to the property itself, a well-configured layout. You've got ample bedrooms with the property as well, and a pleasant aspect onto a private sheltered courtyard as well. So certainly offering you lots of options here and lots of aspects. Location is absolutely the key there. The proximity to the Bayfair hub is an absolute godsend for this property, and of course making this one, making this proud home proud again by infusing your creativity. You will reap the future benefits and rewards of this home. So who'd like to say go on this one? Who would you like to start me away? Underway now at $600,000, and happy to take a nice simple $10,000 raise here at $600. The money over here at $600,000. Who rounds me to 610? Let's get on the bike and pedaling quickly now at $600,000. First call now, second time, third, last opportunity. Having worked alongside you then, man, it's at 610 with me. Vendor bid at 610, making it 620, shall we? At 620, can I say for you? Let's go there quickly now at 620. 620 we go now. Appreciate you working with me. Over here at $620,000, chasing down another 10, folks. If you've got it, now would be a good time to play it. At $620,000, looking for 630. First call now, second time, third, last chance in or outs. Still working alongside you then, Mammoths at 630 with me. Vendor bid be clear at 630. Make it 640 and we'll give you an opportunity to keep discussing. Otherwise, 640 we go. At $640,000, see it down here on my right hand side there, folks. At 640. Round the room we go once more. There's no further bidding. I'm just going to keep working with this lady over here. Once now at 640. Second time at 64000. Third, last opportunity, and rounds. Craig bids down here at $640,000. Can you see if you can help that lady, please? All right, 186A Bretton Road is the next one on offer for you today, marketed by Ash and Diane Davidson. And unfortunately, Diane's a little bit under the weather today, so keeping everything safe and staying home and tucked up nice and warm. But certainly, Ashley's got everything under control here, offering you 186A Bretton Road, a home with safe areas for kids and pets and great outdoor entertaining spots. Cross-lease freeholders, the way this property is formally described in record of title, let's say 38 folio 796. 14 days from today's date is the settlement date. Actually, any changes to that? What about the channels list? No changes there, all good to go. Just a quick reminder, folks, of the additional clause in the contract. Purchasers acknowledge you've been provided with a copy of the LIM report dated 21 June 2021, and that building report does provided by the vendor makes you aware of a number of issues that haven't been consented and will require remedial attention from you as the buyers. I won't go through the whole clause. It's been in there for you from day dot, so you are bidding on the basis of that clause with that disclosure of the anomalies were detailed in the LIM report. Back to the property itself though, the kitchen, dining and living configuration is very clean, tidy and of course accommodating of all decor styles as well. So one of those properties you can just move your furniture in there and it will fit just like Michael Jackson's glove. The covered deck situation off the living room adds another space for the family to provide that little bit of separation if you so needed as well. Also a nice place to enjoy some alfresco entertaining out there on the deck, and all this located a very short walk to the Gretton Village, schools and parks as well. So in your hands, buyers, where would you like to start bidding away for this one? We're doing pretty well so far, folks. Don't let me down now. First call for a start, you set the benchmark on this one. Where do we go? Second time, wherever you'd like to say go on this one, happy to work alongside you and work with you. Third, last chance for cash interest, last chance for a start. Better outs. Actually, I don't think we've got any cash here for this property today, so I'm going to close the auction. What sort of buying power do we need for a property like this? Somebody's going to get an extremely good buy here for a comfortable home.
So today we will be pricing it at $679,000.
$679,000 is your buy now price for this one, folks. If you know of anybody looking for a great opportunity here, and they only need $679,000, just give Ash a call in our Cameron Road office there, and she will certainly assist you from there. I don't think it's going to be too long, Ash, and you'll have that signboard decorated with one of those SOLB green white things. So we call them sold stickers in our industry, folks. So good luck with that one, Ash. You're welcome. Alright, straight back to 25 Rosberg Place. You've amended your bid, sir, to $1,160,000. Can you just confirm that for me? That's correct. At $1,160,000. Appreciate you working with us as well there, sir. Pat, you've got the owner on the phone there. What are my instructions? Sell it. On the market it goes now at $1,160,000 in the back wall there now for the one of a better bid. Having to take a $5,000 rise if this is the one you're here for, folks. The hammer's up, don't let it come down and crush your Rosberg dreams. First call now at 116000. Second time now, are you in or out? Third, final opportunity to add to 11640s on the end before it goes. Quickly, it goes. Congratulations, Alright, moving on straight on to number 63, Karuba Way. Again, Pat Yolandi King will be marketing this one. And this is a newly built 2021 home by the reputable Thorn Group, and they do a great job out there producing quality product. This particular one here certainly has a well laid out floor plan. When we look at the legal aspects of it, it's a freehold estate. Record of Title 8 77787 describes the property as 422 square metres of land, more or less 20 working days from today's date or such other date as mutually agreed between both parties as your settlement date. Any changes to the channels list at all? No changes there. So the home itself, we do have authorised telephone bidding in place for this one as well. It is a nicely finished home there. You've got loads of storage. You've got the neutral colours as well, so just move in, unpack, and your furniture will fit nicely indeed. If your culinary past is a bit checkered, then this kitchen will certainly go a long way towards fixing that. And of course, you've got that wonderful walk-in pantry you see on the screen to assist you on your way. Opportunity to enhance your landscaping, certainly close to the very pretty Ohauiti Reserve as well, and handy to a number of walks and biking trails as well. So pretty is a good location, fantastic home. All it needs is its new owner. Who would you like to say go on this one? We'd like to start your way.
900,000.
Pardon?
900.
900, we're underway at the back. We're in there at 900. Having to take a 20 rise from here at $900,000 on the back wall. Who takes me to 920? Let's go there quickly now at 900. First call now, second time. Third, last chance for you to join us at 920 in the front row now at 920, straight back at 40, do we say? 940 it is now. Yes, you sir, on the back wall now at 940 with our phone bidder, making it 60, shall we? At $940,000 on the back wall now at 940. 60 is the number I require from you now to keep you going there. Put yourself back in front. No prizes for second here. Away from my instructions at this point in time. At $940,000, making it 60. Go there quickly now. At 960 we go. Opening the door at 80 on the back wall now. At 960 in front here. Seated in the front row. Fair 70. Take the 10. Treat you exactly the same there, sir. At 970 it is. Good opportunity to drop another 20 on top of it when they start slowing it down, sir. Pick up the pace and keep it in the right perspective. At 970, but I'm happy to take it 10 if it'll help. 970 it is down the back there now, 970. Take me to 80, do we? 80 we go. You're allowed to bid on your own there as well, man. $984,000. You don't have to give all the instructions. And 85, 90. Happy to treat you the same. So what a good strategic move would be to take you straight to $1 million and see if you can silence them. $985,000 with our phone bidder on the back wall now at 985. 95. Stay in the tents. Sir, assuming she's your wife, happy life. Happy wife, happy life. What about that? 995. What a beautiful ring it's got to at $1 million. Imagine ringing all your friends tonight and telling them you bid at $1 million at an EVES auction. You're the only one that can confirm it though at $995,000. Highest bidder gets to work with our seller at this point in time. First call now at 995. Do we go to $1 million? Second call, are you in or out? Yes. At $1 million it is now. At 1 million back in front now.
$1 million and five.
At $1 million and five, hasn't quite worked. $1 million and 10, next move. Look like dominoes when we go front to back here. Haven't quite tipped it over yet. I bet at the back of the room there at $1 million and five. Are we en route? First call now at $1 million and five. Second time, are we en route? Otherwise we keep working with our seller inquirer at the back rather on the phone. Third, last up, 10. $1 million and 10. These places to be in front. $1 million and 10 and 10. $1 million and 15 do we have? At $1 million and 10. First call now for an advance. Second time at $1 million and 10. Third, last opportunity, in or out. What's with you, sir, at $1 million and 10? Mark, can you see if we can assist with this? Alright, back we go, folks. Number 20, Bridgewater Way. Man, you've amended your bid to $762,500. Just confirm that for me, please. At $762,500, as the owners, you're instructing me to sell to the highest bidder. On the nod here, out it goes then at $762,500 in favour of our bidder down in front here. First call now at $762,500 before it goes. Second time now, the hammers up. Third, last opportunity, it goes, it goes. Congratulations to ourselves. Next one up, 59, Buretta Road, marketed by Sarah Brown, Grant McFlynn from our Cherrywood office here. Now, there were a few new things in the 1950s. One of them was super glue, one of them was radial ply tyres, one of them was the pill, and also one of them was this property here. And that's what brings you some great character in the 59 Buretta Road. It is a freehold estate, folks, 519 square metres of land, more or less is what's on offer. All described in record of title 423309. 20 working days from today's date is our settlement date, for the flexibility around that. Very comprehensive channels list, any additions, deletions to that, no changes there. So you've got a home here, folks. It might have been back there in the 1950s, but it's been fully renovated to a high standard indeed. You've got the new double glazed aluminium joinery throughout. You've got a new roof, new guttering, new spouting. It's pretty much all done for you there. You see the quality of it there on the screen. That deck that captures all day sun and the views to watch the comings and goings of our very busy port at this time of the year. The added bonus, you've got views over the Tauranga golf course. In fact, you can sit on that deck in safety. You're so far back from the Tauranga golf course because that's where you'd need to be if Grant McFlynn and I are playing golf anyway. So it's an immaculate home here for the new owners to just move in and absolutely enjoy. An easy walking distance to the Buretta shops just down the hill and the Countdown supermarket. Of course, the harbour edge not too far away. And if you want really, really good neighbours, they're standing at the front of the room right now. In your hands, buyers, where would you like to start your way for 59 Buretta Road?
The neighbours didn't look on.
See, the words right out of my mouth I did say good neighbours. Perhaps a 1.1 start. Somebody start me away at 1.1. Right, I'm happy to start away for you on a vendor bid then at $1,100,000 and take you along with $20,000 rises from here. At 1.1 we go. Here's your opportunity here. I've only just started the auction to give you the opportunity to bid and buy. If you're in that position of cash, you need to put it forward now. At $1,100,000, looking for a $20,000 rise. First call now at 110000. 20 is it there? 1120 we go now. At $1,120,000. Appreciate you working with me there, sir. $1,120,000. Looking for 1140. Is it here in the room? No telephone bidding registered for this one, folks. Entirely up to you. 1120. Looking for 1140 now. First call, second time. Third, last opportunity. Are we in or out? Happy to advance you on behalf of the seller there at 114.0, sir. Take me to 1160 and give me the opportunity to discuss with our seller at that juncture. At 1140, over money here. 60, can I say from you? Pardon?
With 5 on.
I really need the 20, sir, to put you in a position to be able to continue discussions with our sellers.
Yeah, go on.
Thank you. Appreciate you working with me, sir, here to try and help you now. At $1,160,000, I am obliged to put it to the floor once more now. At 1160,000, first call now, second time, third. Last chance in or outs. Gordy, with the gentleman down there at 1160,000, can you see if we can help him, please? Alright, back we go, folks. 99A, Gloucester Road. Haven't amended the bid now, man. Can you just amend your bid for me at $670,000? Shaking your head on the, nodding your head rather on the back wall there at $670,000. Appreciate it, north to south, chin to chest as well. Your instructions, ma'am, is vote for me as the auctioneer as I sell to the highest bidder, confirming that for me. On the market it goes now at $670,000 in favour of the lady on the back wall now. For the one of a better bid. Maybe a 2.5. Put yourself in front here at $670,000. Even take a lazy single if you've got it at the bottom of your pocket or your purse. First, second call now at $670,000. Has it done its time? Third, last opportunity. It goes. It goes. We're back at $670,000. Alright, moving on, folks. Last one for our 2 o'clock session. Number 16, Melissa Lane, Brandon Harmon from our, where are you from, Karen? Our office. I don't know where you work, Carol, because you do a great job over there in the back of my home. It's quite stressful up here, folks, remembering where all these people work from, because we've got lots and lots of sales people doing a fantastic job right across the Bay of Plenty. So 16 Melissa Lane, folks, with the cost of building increasing, this may be your golden opportunity to secure a brand new home at today's building costs, not tomorrow's building costs. So give it your best shot here today. Having I think fair to say, Fran, I mean, you've just been through a build. I'm going through a renovation at the moment. I know what's happening with building prices. It's going, if you're ever doing this sort of thing, your opportunity today is to stop doing that with this property here, folks. The legal aspects of it is a freehold estate, 869736 being the record of title number that describes the property. 20 working days ran from today's date and such other date is mutually agreed between both parties. Any changes to the tables list? All going right from the start there. Just a quick reminder, folks, a couple of clauses in the contract. One is clause 24, immediately following settlement, the vendor shall transfer to the purchasers the existing master builder's guarantee for the property, and transfer of that master builder's guarantee shall be at the cost of the vendor. The other clause in the contract is just disclosing to you that the vendor is actually related to one of our EVES managers, being a licensed salesperson under the Real Estate Agents Act. We just need to disclose that to you. We've done that in writing in the contract. Back to the property itself, as you see there on the screen, you will have witnessed it when you went and viewed the property. You've got those bespoke features and fixtures and fittings there, and that's obviously appropriate to the Paradise Builders normal standards, because they've got a very high standard indeed, haven't they, Fran? You've got that stunning custom kitchen cabinetry there, the vanities and the featured internal doors, just some very nice final added touches to this particular home here. An easy care lock and lead down the private laneway currently, with all the owners in this particular lane are all owner occupiers. So that's your neighbourhood that you're moving into here, folks. It is available immediately. All you got to do is pay the do-re-mi, and you can back the furniture truck into the driveway, unload it, and enjoy everything that this home has to offer. So in your hands, guys, we would like to say go for this one. Working well. Perhaps 1-1. 1.1 to start your way. If you don't start it, I will. Got your bid there, thank you sir, at $1,100,000 and we'll take $20,000 rises from here. At 1-1 it is at the back there now. 110000, looking for $20,000 now on top here. First call now at 1120, strengthening your position there sir, good strategy indeed. At 1120 with my starter bidder down here, chasing down that 40 now, is it there? First call now, got your bid there, thank you, at the back there, welcome aboard. 1140, making it 60 now. 1160 it is here, your turn for 80 on the nod now. 1180, making it 1.2. At 12 straight away, 220 shall we say? 220 he says yes, and 240 your turn. $1,220,000 at the back. 240 do we say? At 240 it is. At 240 we go. 260 here. That shall we say? All I need is you've been doing well so far. Chin to chest sir. At $1,240,000 here, making it 60 shall we now? First call now, 1240 000. Second time, are you back in around? 60? 60 it is. 1260 it is down there. At $1,260,000. What's your answer to that there, sir? At $1,260,000. Take a 10 if it'll help you there, sir. 10. 1270. 1270. Treat you the same there, sir. $1,270,000. 280 do we say? First call now, 1270. Second time, 280 we go. At 1,280 and 90 we go. Opens the door for 1.3, sir. Your opportunity here. Shall we go there now? Just do it quickly. At $1,290,000 down here. Would it make a difference to sir? 1.3 he says. At 1.3 it is. We're on the note. We sell to the highest bidder here today. Your opportunity to purchase the property is right here, right now, sir. At $1,300,000 on the back wall. You're bidding for keeps here now. That's another 10 on top. Maybe even a 5. Another 10, got your 10 there, sir. 1310 it is now. 1,310. What's your retort to that there, sir? Another 5. Have you take your 5 and treat you the same there, sir. 1315 000 selling away now. 1320. 1,320, making it 3 1/4, shall we there, sir? Here's your chance now. Are we in or out? 1,320 it goes now. First call now. Another 5 he says at 13 1/4, making it 1330. 1330 he says yes. Buying a great piece of real estate because two of you want it. Beautiful home indeed. 1330 000 buys the property right here, right now. Follow on with a better bid. Another 5 do we say? 5 he says yes. 35. 40 do we say there, sir? 1340 it is. 1340. Good strategic move, sir. Do we go straight to 1350 and see if we can slow it down that way? Otherwise, I'm happy to take your 5. 1340 and sell it away down here at 1,345. 45 it is. Opens the door for 50 for you there, sir. 1350. 50. 1350, he's advanced himself, strengthened his position on the back wall now at $1,350,000. You'll retort to that there, sir. Maybe another 10 on top. Just a suggestion. Otherwise it goes at 1350. Still take your 5, 6, 1360, 1360, 1,360. 10 didn't quite work, sir. Maybe change it up to 20. Just a suggestion. I didn't mean it as a joke. They might have seen it as a joke, but it's not their money. At $1,360,000, I sell to the highest bidder here today. Number 10, is it, sir? Take your 5, no problems at all. 1365. 70. 70. Didn't work. Try it again. 1370 down here. $1,370,000 I sell. 75 is it? 75. 13 3/4. 80. 80. 1380. Brace yourself for 1.4. Otherwise I sell down here at $1,380,000. Have I got your absolute best there, sir? First call now, 1380. 5. 5. 85. Should we go straight to 1.4, sir? Half that? Okay. 1395. 1395. Happy with that? No? would you like to put on top of 1385, sir? 5 more. 5 more. 1390. Opens the door for 95 for you, sir. Or the 1.4, your call. Otherwise, I sell down here at $1,390,000. Just a single, is it? 5? 95. 1.4. Absolutely 100% sure, sir. Not sure how you value a property like this at just $5,000. It's a great opportunity for you. Otherwise, I sell it back at $1,395,000. Just another 5 might secure it. That 1.4 might be his limit, sir. If you're holding it, 1.4. 1.4 we go. What's your retort to that there, sir? $1,400,000 I sell away now at 1.4.
Take 1,000.
Yep. 1,401. 2. 3. 3.
Make it 145.
1,405. Another single, sir? Absolutely 100% sure. You've been doing so well, sir. At $1,405,000. Property well bought was property well bought. I say it day after day, week after week here in the auction room. $1,405,000. Have I got your absolute best there, sir? No regrets in letting it go. Otherwise, I sell away here at $1,405,000. First call out 1,405,000. Second time. Third. Last opportunity. Quickly. It goes. It goes. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations to our seller. Appreciate the spirit of bidding those two. We're about to go, folks. 59 Buretta Road. Advance to $1,165,000. Not here? Gone. My instructions are pretty clear at 1165. Not to sell the property. It's here for your opportunity if you wish to purchase the property and need to bid now. Otherwise, I close the auction. We continue with our marketing. First call out $1,165,000. Not for sale at this juncture. Second time. Third. Last chance in or outs. Auction's closed. Here with Sarah. She's around somewhere. Yep, just call Sarah Brown or Grant McClym in the Cherrywood office. They'll help you with this one. But right, there we go. You're sitting in the front row for a reason there, sir. 63 Ruba Way. Here's your opportunity here, folks. We have amended bid now to $1,015,000. Can you just confirm that for me, please? At $1,015,000, sir, you instructed me I sell to this young couple for the one of a better bid. On the market it goes now at $1,015,000 for the one of a better bid. Your opportunity is now, $1,000, $1,016,000 now. At $1,016,000, just the singles coming in. Here's your opportunity. You own it for a brief moment now. Don't let them beat you for just $1,000. At $1,016,000 it goes. Then around now. 17 or 20? 20. $1,020,000. Good strategic move there, sir. At $1,020,000 it is. At $1,020,000, you're still able to talk to that. Another single at $1,021,000 we go. At $1,021,000. Disappointment is a terrible pain to have to go through, folks. At $1,021,000, I sell away at the back there now at $1,021,000. First call now, have I got your absolute best? What about a lazy $500? Second call now at $1,021,000. Third, last opportunity quickly. It goes. Outs, going. Sold the phone bid at $1,021,000. Congratulations to our seller. Appreciate your spirit of bidding, folks. Congratulations to our buyer on the phone. Alright, for those that have joined us, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and a very welcome to the EVES auction room here. There's been a hive of activity in our real estate market today, folks. So far we've had 19 properties scheduled for auction today, and 17 of those properties have been sold. So that not only just cements the sterling work that our marketing consultants do out there in the marketplace, but it gives you a very clear indication of what's happening in the real estate market at this point in time. So give it your best shot here today to secure your new home. Of course, to our vendors, we wish you all the best in your endeavours, and thank you for not only the privilege of marketing your properties, but for your tireless efforts throughout the campaign in presenting your properties if you've been in occupation as we've gone through this phase of the marketing campaign. My name's Grant Child. My role is to simply facilitate proceedings here and co-tail that great work from our salespeople. I'm assisted also by Mark Gordon and the two Craigs here today, folks. If your bids don't take me to the owner's reserve price, then I'll simply call on one of the team. They will continue with you to give you the opportunity to continue discussions with our sellers and see if we can help get you over the line and help you purchase the property here today. But if I formally close the option, just be aware anybody can come forward with an offer, and that does include what we call conditional buyers. So turning your attention now to the documentation that we worked through, the Buyers and Sellers Guide put out by the Real Estate Authority. That gives you all the guidance you need to put yourself in a position to be able to bid and buy at auction on that cash unconditional basis. And of course, I remind you that you're bidding at auction on the basis you are deemed to have accepted the vendor's total and do not have any rights of requisition in that title at all. So we turn our attention now, of course, to the contract of sale that we worked through, being circulated in its draft form. Finalised copies are available in the stand outside of the auction room, and of course a very clear, concise contract approved by the Auckland District Law Society, Real Estate Institute of New Zealand, and our respective vendors, solicitors have also given their tick of approval of that contract as well. So by way of your bidding, I'm going to assume that you've read, understood and accepted, and we now move on to what I call the conduct of auction as detailed here on the front page. We've superimposed that in blue for you. You don't have to read it word for word, folks. Essentially what it says is that the owners have set reserve prices on each of the properties here in our 3 o'clock session, subject to them being reached or exceeded. Then the highest bidder, you are declared the purchaser on the form of the hammer, and at that juncture we just require you to sign the contract off and pay your deposit. We only ask for 10% of the purchase price. It becomes your deposit post. Balance is then transacted on the settlement date, and that's all done through your solicitors. Also remind you folks that if there's any disputed bidding, I'll simply re-offer the property at the last undisputed bid, or as the auctioneer, I'm authorised to arbitrate that dispute, in which case if I get 2 bids coming at me at exactly the same time, I'll determine who I've got it from first, and then we'll press on from there. So pretty straightforward process today, folks. If there's any telephone bidders, they bid on the same cash unconditional basis as you do here in the auction room. They've signed all the paperwork that we require from them, authorising us to accept their bids via the telephone, and of course the vendors have given their seal of approval for that to happen as well. So just one other thing I just want to cover for you folks. If I've only got one person participating in the auction and I'm too far away from the owner's reserve price or their instructions, then I will work alongside you to work with you to get you onto that negotiating platform. I'll do that by what we call a vendor bid. Nothing to be afraid of as far as vendor bids are concerned. I'll only use it if I've only got one person that is participating in the auction, and it will only be used at a juncture where the vendors are saying to you through me, thanks but no thanks. If you want to purchase our property, you'll need to be better than that. So a pretty straightforward process, folks. I'll just also remind you before we go for the first property of our 3 o'clock session, if you haven't already signed the contact tracing register, please make sure that you do so, or scan the QR code, and of course you're welcome to utilise any of our sanitising facilities right throughout the auction room and out at reception. Also, just before I invite any questions that you might have before moving to our first property, I take the opportunity to welcome our viewers watching via the live stream. We have some of our phone bidders and our vendors unable to be with us today. Of course, they're watching via the live stream. No issues as far as the camera is concerned, folks. It's only on me and the screen, but our auctions go right out over the World Wide Web, just again bringing transparency to the auction process here at EVES. So, any questions at this juncture before I present to you the first property in our 3 o'clock session? No? Well, moving straight on. And Terry Gregory from our Gate Par office been busy out there presenting the property at number 73 Bathurst Crescent. Now, a little bit of a difference on this one, folks. This auction has been brought forward to today because the owner is in contract. Therefore, there will be no vendor bidding on this property, folks. I can assure you of that. I will disclose the level of the pre-auction offer to you very shortly. Robert will make it come up on the screen. It is not a bid at that juncture. I will then invite any bids over that level. So your opportunity is here to purchase the property. We brought the auction forward for you. Loved by the vendors for just shy of a decade, it's time to move to the next chapter of their lives. That opens up the door of opportunity for you to reside at 73 Bathurst Crescent. It is a freehold estate, 620 square metres of land, more or less, all described in record of title 398879. Now, the flex plants on the left-hand side of the garage are excluded from the sale. Terry, just confirming that. They are staying, owners are taking those with them. Any other changes to the channels list at all? No changes there, so pretty straightforward process. We have authorised telephone bidding on this one in place, folks. And at the 24th of September 2021, here is the settlement date, bit of flexibility around that, so a little bit of flexibility. If you need an alternative date, just talk to Terry and she'll reach agreement between you and the sellers. So you've got that kitchen facing the outdoor area while encompassing that wonderful family room as well. You've got that perfect combination in this home for outdoor lovers as well, and it's just simply superb as you see it connecting nicely there. You've got the dual living for the sports enthusiasts or the intimate entertainers. You've got great space for the kids to blog and watch cartoons, while you adults that are attracted to it, you can watch Shorty Street in privacy away from the kids. Beautifully placed with the council reserve as your backdrop, and that certainly allows the sun to pour into the living areas. This home is ready and waiting its new owners. We are about to find out who they are going to be in here in the auction room in the next few minutes. The owner is already in contract. That contract has been signed at $1,100,000. Happy to take a $5,000 rise on top if you wish to challenge for the keys. $1,105,000 on the back wall now, challenging at the back there now, $1,105,000, chasing down another $5,000 rise, shall we? Who makes it $1,110,000? At $1,105,000 on the back wall there, here to sell for outright sale now here today, folks, at $1,105,000. That's the 2.5 that's going to help you. I sell to the highest bidder here today. Even take a single on top of it's going to help you there. Your opportunity is right here, right now. At the moment, the new owner, what figure might that be, man?
1110.
1110, 1,110,000, making it 15, shall we there, sir? At $1,110,000, the new owner seated down in the centre here.
That's 2 on top.
Pardon?
2 on top.
2 on top, 1,112,000, happy to do that. Happy to treat you the same, or shall we go straight to 115? $1,115,000, another 2, is it there, sir? 16 down to the singles now, 1,116. A good strategic move would be go straight to 20. 1120, I can just about read your mind from here. At 1,120, sir, another single. Shaking your head the wrong way, sir. Chiropractors are very expensive. It'll take a lot more than that to get it fixed. At $1,120,000, I sell down here at $1,120,000 for the wonderful bed. Better bid. Are we in or out? Happy to take another single on top there if it's there. Even take a $500 bid to give you the best opportunity. Otherwise, I sell right now at $1,120,000 and I'm out. First call now. Second time, another 2. 1,122. New bidder joins us at the back wall now. 25. 125 now. 1,125,000, another 2 on top, is it there? At $1,125,000, are we in or out now? I wouldn't leave it quite so late next time. The hammer's up, out it goes. The single, is it? Single, 26, 30, 30. Good strategic move there, man. 1,130,000. Singles aren't working. You might want to change it up. 1,130,000 buys the property here today. First call out, $1,130,000. Have we got their absolute best? Second time, are we in or out now? Third, final call, be quick. You need to be in or out? 5. 1135, 1140, 1140. Immediate retort. $1,140,000. Don't leave it so long next time, sir. Your opportunity is here. I sell away now, $1,140,000. Be quick, the hammer's up, out it goes now, 1140. Time for decisions, not consideration. First call now, $1,140,000. Has it done its time? Second time, third, last opportunity, in or out, it goes, it goes. Congratulations to ourselves. Second time, property for a three-block session, folks. Market by Diana National Zone, so over our Cameron Road office. Obviously, Diana a little bit over the weather today, so keeping everybody else safe and staying away, and obviously keeping nice and warm and recovering quickly there. 17th Water closes the property in question here, folks. Now, before I go through any further on this property here, thank you, folks. Much appreciated. Just out of fairness to our buyers and sellers of this next property at 17 Water Close. You just need to be aware, folks, that if you don't buy this property here in the auction room this afternoon, you will have competition outside of the auction room because we do have a buyer waiting to submit a conditional offer to our vendor. So your opportunity is to get in ahead of those buyers this afternoon and eliminate that competition. So for quintessential family living, this one here will be very, very hard to beat, I would suggest. It's formally described as a freehold estate, 898 square metres of land, more or less, all described in record of title 765686. Settlement date set for the 30th of July, being a Friday or such other date as mutually agreed between both parties. That's only a couple of weeks ago, not long to wait indeed. So great opportunity. Any other changes to the channels just there? No changes there. So if an undercover patio of the formal living room enjoys the semi-rural outlook, if that's on your agenda, folks, then this property certainly provides that. You've got the opportunity here to light the outdoor heater and vibe outdoors all year round with this one here. You've got the open plan family room, dining and kitchen there, good sized walk-in pantry there for the family chef. I would suggest even the most reluctant cook will be reaching for their apron in a kitchen like this one as well. The large site certainly provides a second tier section for kids to play. You've got fruit trees galore and you've got the vegetable gardens all there in that second tier area. In your hands by 17 Moira Close. Like I said, we do have a conditional offer coming on this one. Your chances to get in ahead of that buyer now with an opening bid, what might it be? $850,000 are underway down here at 850, at 850, happy to take a 25 on top there. Who says 875? Let's get on the bike and peddling now. Appreciate you start at 850 there, sir. 75, do I say for anybody now? First call now, second time, third, got your bid there, thank you, sir, at 875 now. At 875, making it 9, shall we? At $875,000 directly behind you now. 875, opening the door for 9. Need it now. 9 do we say here for you, sir? If you don't go there, I will on behalf of the seller. At $875,000, it's seated directly behind you. 900, thank you. You can bid on your own right there, man, no problems at all. At $900,000. At 900, making it 925, at 925 on the way now. At 925, 50 do we say for you there. At $925,000, opening the door for 50, let's go there quickly. Is it going to be you, sir, or is it going to be you, man? At $950 and $20,000, $5,000 the bid now. 950. 40? Okay, I'll take the 40, no problems at all. $940,000, making it 960, do we sir? 950 down to the 10s, no problems at all. See what you started, sir? At $950,000, it's centered directly behind you. Making it 60, shall we? 55, slowing it down even further, just takes us longer to get there. 60, 60. See what you started? 960 it is. 65? Absolutely sure, sir? Yes, sir. At $960,000, appreciate your spirited bidding though. At $960,000, don't let me leave you out over here on the left-hand side, folks. First call now at 960-000. Second time, third, those chances are out. Craig puts you out here in the second row at 960. Can you see if you can help the gentleman, please? Alright, moving on, straight on folks, to our next property here. At number 25D Mansell's Road, we did have a property at number 23 Carina Street in Welcome Bay, marketed by Dick Stuberger, that was scheduled to be auctioned now in this position. However, the owner identified a little bit of an issue yesterday and has decided to tender that issue. That auction has been postponed until the 29th of July. If you're interested in that property, certainly call Dick Stuberger from our Papenmar office and he'll update you with that. In the meantime, 125D Mansell's Road, marketed by Isaac Jacobs out of our Gate Car office here, built in the late 2011 across 2 levels, creates that wonderful feeling of space in the home there. When you look at the legal aspects of it, it's a freehold estate, 375 square metres of land, more or less, is what's on offer, all described in record of title 554363. Now the security system, it does stay, folks, but it is as is where is, and the settlement date has been amended. There was some documentation circulated stating 90 days from the date of sale. That has been amended to 97 days because the property is currently occupied by a tenant at this point in time. Bit of flexibility around that. If you want a tenant, then talk to Isaac, he can arrange that, and then we can also notify you as soon as that tenant has vacated, and you can bring that settlement date forward. Any other changes to the tables list at all? No changes there. Located away from the road there, down a long driveway. Road noise will be a thing of the past here at this property when you reside here. You've got the open plan kitchen, dining, living area, and you've got that heat pump to keep you nice and comfortable all year round as well. Enough grass for the little ones to kick a ball. Pretty much an overall great first home buyer, first home opportunity in all aspects of this one here. 125D Mansell's Road. Cash buyers, you get the first opportunity here today. We would like to start away. Looking for an opening bid now. 125D Mansell's Road. Here to work with the cash interest. First call. Second. Last chance for cash interest to be disclosed here in the auction room. No registered telephone bidders on this one. Obviously no cash here today. I was thinking we would close the auction. What sort of buying power do we need for this property in this location, my friend?
$659,000.
$659,000, folks. That property is on the market for sale now at a mere $659,000. Isaac, I would suggest to you, once that price gets out there in the marketplace, make sure the fuel tank on your car is nice and full. You're going to be very busy. No, you won't need lots of fuel. You live in the street, don't you? There's living evidence in a great location. Even the real estate agent lives there. So 659 buys that property, folks. Talk to Isaac if you've got anybody looking for that type of thing. It's a great first home opportunity. You're welcome. Alright, moving both through our catalogue nicely, folks. Number 14, Bellwood Rise. Here he comes up front now. Daryl Antonopoulos speaking out of our Cameron Road office. When you've negotiated this quiet tree-lined cul-de-sac and arrive at number 14, so folks, it is absolutely sure to be loved at first sight. When we look at the legal aspects of the property, it's a freehold estate, 675 square metres of land, more or less, is what's on offer, all described in record of title 206020. 24th of September, Daryl is the seventh day, there was flexibility around that as well. Tables list, any other changes to that, no additions, deletions to what's been circulated, so enthusiastic foodies, you're sure to step up and absolutely relish this wonderful kitchen here, sleek in style and in functionality as well. The perfect place for you to host a carefree, relaxing afternoon barbecue that will linger on into the evening is in this outdoor area that you see coming up on the screen there. It extends your living beyond the 2 interior living spaces, so just really does give you that extra outdoor space indeed. A property that's well suited to a cross range of buyers for quality family living or indeed retirement. So here's the opportunity for you today, buyers. In your hands, who says go for 14 Bellwood Rise? What level might it be? Suggest a 950 start. Somebody get me one underway at $950,000 for Bellwood Rise. First call now for a start at 9.50. Second time. Last chance to up. Well, I know there's interest in the property, folks. Happy to start you away at $950,000 on a vendor bid now at 950. Happy to take a $20,000 rise from here. Won't take anything less though at $950,000. What say you from here? If you come to buy, don't be shy. Here's your opportunity now at $950,000. Make it 970, shall we? First call now. Second time. Third. Last opportunity. I've done this to. Pardon?
960.
No, too late, no, too early for the 6, for the 10, so need to stay in 70s at this stage. Well away from my instructions at this point in time. 970, we say on the back wall now at 970. At 970, still chasing down the 20s at this juncture. At $970,000, make it 990 if you will. First call now at 970, looking for 20 rise. Second time, third, last opportunity. Have it advanced down on behalf of the seller then at 990, it's with me. At $990,000, vendor bid, away from my instructions at this juncture. At $990,000, make it $1,010,000 if you will. Still staying in the 20s at this point in time. $1,010,000 can we say? First call now at $1,010,000 I'm looking for. 990 the bid at this point in time. Second time. Third, last opportunity, in or outs. Pardon?
10.
I need the 20 at this juncture. I'm still too far away from my instructions and the property's value. We're talking about bellbird rights. Plenty of evidence up in this location. The property selling on the northern side of this. Take me to $1,010,000. $1,010,000 do we say? Have it advance it then on $1,010,000 on behalf of the seller now. Be very clear. Vendor bid at this point in time at $1,010,000. At $1,010,000, I'm happy to take your 10 now. Take me to $1,020,000. Give me the opportunity to pause and talk from there. Make it $1,020,000. You can negotiate with the seller at that juncture. Otherwise, I'm simply going to close the auction. First call out at $1,010,000. Not here to dilly-dally, folks. If you want to work with the seller, your opportunity is now. Second call at $1,010,000. Third, last opportunity, in or outs. Options closed. Hand it back to you, Daryl. We've got more work to do there. Right, back we go, folks. Number 17, Moira close. So have an amended bid now at $1,025,000. Can you just confirm that for me, please, sir? At $1,025,000, our owner's instructions on the finance.
So you're selling for $1,025,000, yes?
Happy for me to sell away at $1,025,000 in favour of the gentleman down here at $1,025,000 for the one worthy advance on top. On top of that, that's the $5,000 rise. Your opportunity is here. I'll take a 2.5. I'll even take a single. Otherwise, the hammer's up. Out it goes at $1,025,000 here. 17 more close. It goes. First call now at $1,025,000. Second time 1025. Triple I advise it. Third last opportunity. It goes. Congratulations to our sellers and indeed. Alright, lucky last one for the day, folks. If I was standing in the docks of a courtroom accused of saving one of the best football till last, I would have no option, Nicholas Maloney, to plead guilty. Nicholas Maloney from our Lakeside has been presenting this property, folks, at number 2, Rochford Crescent. You can move into this attractive family residence within a short distance of walking and cycle tracks, as well as the uber-cool Ward Cafe, and embrace the vibe of this wonderful, wonderful location indeed. It is a freehold estate, folks. 577 square metres of land is what's on offer here, more or less, all described in record of title 651575. There is a clause being inserted in the contract requested the vendor's solicitor authorising early release of the deposit within the realms of the 10 working days as normal, dictated by the Real Estate Agents Act, authorising early release of that deposit, folks. So 20 working days from today's date. There goes any changes to that. We've had changes to the channels list, no additions, deletions there. So your opportunity here, folks, is a great opportunity here, as you've got a series of covered and open decks and families presenting great choices of where to crank up the barbecue and entertain the crew in absolute style in this property at 2 Rochford Crescent. built in 2016, providing you approximately 220 square metres of home, more or less. Certainly an easy resolution to differing opinions on the choice of the TV channels with the 2 living areas in this home. But what I suggest to you buyers, this option has been brought forward. The owner is in contract. There will be no vendor bidding. So pretty much your pristine family residence awaits you here, and it is in contract to $1,280,000. I invite any bids over the top of that. $1,280,000 is the contract at this point in time. That's a $5,000 rise to make your lids for the clean and make your lunch for the keys now. At $1,285,000 at the back there now. 1.285. $1,285,000. We sell them the highest bidder here in the room today. $1,285,000, making it $290, shall we? At 1,290, should we say, yeah, I saw the nod there, sir. Is there a bid there at the back there? Otherwise, I sell away now $1,285,000. For the one of them there, bid to the gentleman seated in the back row now. 1,285. Put it at a 2.5. Even take a single here, sir. No favourites in the auction room. I sell them the highest bidder. At 1,285, triple O it goes. 1,290. You bidder joins us now at 1,290. Making it 95, shall we? 95 we go. Opening the door for 1.3. Do we go there, sir? 297. Opening the door for 1.3. 1.3 on the nod. $1,300,000 and selling away now. 305. 305 it is. Fighting fire with one. Do we go 310? 310. 15. Doing well so far there, sir. Can't help you with that one there. I need it north to south, chin to chest. At $1,310,000. Number 2.5 then pick, sir. Maybe a lazy single if you can find it there, big deep. First call now, $1,310,000. I sell away now. Second call now, 1,310 triple O. Third, last opportunity. It goes at 1,310 triple O. No late bids. It goes. Appreciate your spirited bidding there, folks. That concludes our offerings for today, folks. On behalf of the team at EVES, thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the rest of your day. Good afternoon.